Roller Coasters of Thailand. Thailand has 16 permanent operating roller coasters. And I made it my mission to ride as many as I could during my travels in Thailand. 7 are kiddie coasters, or very similar to a kiddie coaster. 5 other coasters are either family coasters or alpine-like coasters that ride very similar to a family coaster. Slalom, the built-in house roller coaster at Pattaya Park Beach Resort, is Thailand's most unique coaster. Thailand's largest 2 coasters are Vekoma Creations and the longest standard SLC in the world, and the most popular roller coaster in the world. But how good is Thailand's roller coaster lineup, and what can one expect from the roller coasters of Thailand? To begin, there were some roller coasters that, sadly, I did not get to experience. Scenic World was closed due to COVID-19 restrictions for the entirety of my stay in Thailand, so I did not get to experience the Riddle coaster. This was disappointing since Scenic World as a theme park looks awesome, with great water slides and a solid collection of flat rides. Riddle coaster, however, looks like an average spinning wild mouse, so probably not too great. Meifeng Water Park did slightly reopen during my stay, but their Heaven roller coaster remained closed for the duration of my stay in Thailand. Butterfly, a new for 2022 attraction at Jungle Adventure Park at Buffalo Island Resort, had been removed on my visit, so I was unable to ride this Butterfly coaster. Though the roller coaster database updated based on me, Butterfly to defunct, I feel that this ride may be moved back to Jungle Adventure Park at some point. The operating roller coasters that I missed were the 2 south of Bangkok, largely due to poor planning on my part, as it would have been a significant drive from Korat to get these 2 kiddie coaster credits. Unknown at King Mongkut Memorial Park of Science and Technology appears to be a basic kiddie coaster, though the Science Center attractions look pretty awesome. Hillside roller coaster at Chai Cow Coffee appears to be a kiddie coaster nestled in a truly beautiful valley. Number 12, Wacky Worm at Pattaya Sheep Farm. Overall, not ranked. Cost 50 baht per ride, 50 baht entrance fee. For the worst coaster in Thailand, Wacky Worm offers some memorable elements. The quick speed that you take the final turn offers a unique rocking sensation in the cars. The head choppers at the beginning of the ride, though taken slowly, made me want to put my hands down for fear that they might get whacked. Pattaya Sheep Farm was adorable and cheap, and is well worth a quick stop for anyone seeking a coaster credit. Plus, of all the coasters that she has ridden, this is my wife's favorite roller coaster in the world. Number 11, Green Tea Worm at Hidden Village. Overall, not ranked. Cost 50 baht per ride, 200 baht entrance fee, foreigner. Hidden Village, when compared to Pattaya Sheep Farm, was a disappointment. The dinosaurs were okay, but everything else just wasn't exciting. I did, however, give their coaster a slight edge over Wacky Worm for its sense of speed coming off of its first drop. The speed just gave Green Tea Worm a sense of excitement, though it lacked any decent laterals or air times that might make a kiddie coaster truly enjoyable. Of note, this kiddie coaster was called Shuttle Train on the ticket booth sign, though I'll stick with the roller coaster database's name of Green Tea Worm. Number 10, Roller Coaster at Yo-Yo Land. Overall, not ranked. Cost 180 baht for an unlimited wristband. Yo-Yo Land, located in Sikon Square Mall in Bangkok, is a terrific children's park with 2 log flumes, a train, and solid kiddie flat rides. Roller Coaster, though, has been redesigned to be less thrilling and appeal to all ages of kids that come to Yellowland. So it isn't that great of a coaster. You get good speed in its first half, though there aren't enough turns to get truly good laterals with this speed. And the largest drop is obviously trimmed to make it more of a controlled drop than something one could really enjoy. The theming and feel of this park, though, are absolutely amazing, but its roller coaster is just okay. Number 9, รถไฟเหาะ Traveling Coaster. Overall, not ranked. Cost, 40 baht per ride. Although there are many traveling coasters in Thailand, the only one that I was able to experience was รถไฟเหาะ at Sungsong's Stao Nurani Festival. This unassuming kiddie coaster didn't seem to promise much, but it has 2 drops. The first, which gives you some okay positive G's, followed by a second drop that gives you enough speed to get enjoyable laterals from the final unbanked turn. These elements, combined with the coaster doing many laps, made for a decently enjoyable kiddie coaster. Just, if you're an adult, you'll want to not sit in the back, as the coaster can get stuck. Number 8, Sky Coaster at Dreamworld. Overall, 2. Cost, entrance, 600 baht for an unlimited pass. This Vekoma Flying Turn suspended coaster has been outfitted with new floorless seats, which are nice, but I do really love traditional suspended coaster trains. The lap restraints are not the newest lap bar style restraints from Vekoma, so Sky Coaster loses out on that unique riding style. Sky Coaster executes its roller coaster elements well, from the pre-lift turn to the turn off the chain lift, to its largest drop. These are enjoyable and memorable elements, though not fantastic. However, I am simply not a fan of the more boring helixes that Sky Coaster focuses on. So despite really appreciating many of Sky Coaster elements, I just can't rank it very highly. Number 7, Coaster Kart at Jungle Adventure Park at Buffalo Island Resort. Overall, 2. Cost, 150 baht per ride. A 1,555 baht unlimited pass was available. This new for 2022 coaster is one of only 4 vegan coaster carts currently in operation. This version does not have a gas pedal, so it is simply a powered experience. The laterals going around the curves are nice, though not great, and I suggest that you ride this coaster alone on the right side of the cart to get the most out of these laterals. The overall coaster is relatively short, so although unique, it doesn't offer much beyond a subpar family coaster. Number 6, Boomerang at Siam Amazing Park. Overall, 3. Cost, entrance, about 600 baht. Price varies online. If you told me that I'd rank a Vekoma Boomerang this high ever, I probably would have told you that you were crazy. However, compared to Six Flags Fiesta Texas's Boomerang, this coaster is very smooth, so you can enjoy the drop feeling from its first drop, as well as being whipped around through the various inversions. I was able to ride this coaster back to back, as well as 5 times overall throughout my day, which may not seem like a lot, but I feel sick just thinking about doing that on Fiesta Texas's Boomerang. This ranking may also reflect my coaster withdrawal from not being able to ride larger and better coasters, but I feel this Boomerang actually deserves some love. Number 5, Jungle Coaster at Pyongyang Jungle Adventure. Overall, 3. Cost, 100 baht per ride. This vegan alpine coaster was my second favorite attraction between Jungle Day Cafe's two amusement parks, though that may be more of a lack of other quality attractions than how good this coaster is. The views from the Jungle Coaster were great, along with the nice laterals that you got from the turns, though the automatic braking that keeps you from going too fast does hurt this Jungle Coaster, as the drops were almost non-existent, and you couldn't get enough speed to make the course truly enjoyable. The long ride back up the chain lift is a very nice touch though. Number 4, Blackhole Coaster at Dreamworld. Overall, 5. Cost, entrance, 600 baht for unlimited pass. This Vekoma indoor coaster was formerly called Space Mountain before changing its name. The theming of the lift hill is great, and whizzing past space theming inside is a nice touch. Besides for getting you out of the hot Thailand sun, the real beauty of this coaster is how it throws you side to side with its shaking. This shaking, combined with its almost exclusively right turns, offers a solidly enjoyable gimmick. For this reason, despite offering no better views, I preferred the front row on my rides. The back row does highlight Blackhole Coaster's two largest drops, so if that is important to you, you might want to ride back there. However, the back row does not have the floater airtime shaking gimmick, as it is much more just riding through helixes, which is not as exciting of a ride. Number 3, Slalom at Funnyland at Pattaya Park Beach Resort. Overall, 5. Cost, 200 baht per ride. Foreigner. Thailand's most unique coaster is one of its bests. The spiral lift is awesome as your cart shakes while being pushed upwards. A truly unique and enjoyable experience. The pause at the top is too short to take in the view of the beach beyond before you are thrown down 2 drops, the second of which feels slightly bigger. With the unique style of train Slalom has, you feel these drops. And I put these 2 drops on par with lesser Eurofighter drops that I have been on. Then, Slalom crawls through some turns and a final bunny hill. Though this park looks beautiful off-ride, you have absolutely no speed. So these elements give you very little to enjoy. The coaster is such a value risk here that it will not operate with a single rider, and an employee rode with me and my wife. There are decent positive G's in the valleys though, so if that's something you enjoy, I really want to rank this coaster higher based on its first drops, but the pacing is just killed by its second half. This should be a truly special and unique coaster, but ends up as a slightly below average medium-sized coaster. Number 2, Vortex at Siam Amazing Park. Overall, 6. Cost, entrance, about 600 baht. Price varies. This is one of only 2 of the 747-meter extended model SLC, which is Vekoma's infamous inverted coaster. Since I'm not a big fan of B&M inverts and Vekoma boomerangs and Vekoma's Blue Hawk and Six Flags Over Georgia, I had very little hope that I would actually enjoy an SLC, especially since this is one that still has the over-the-head restraints. However, if I put my head forwards, I really enjoyed this coaster. The first drop was pure fun. The rollover and Immelman were decent inversions. The wave turn was by far my favorite element. The various turns were a nice break and change of pace on an invert. And this coaster has one of my favorite brake runs of any coaster. However, unlike Blue Hawk's double inline twist, Vortex's was painful as it hurt my head. Then, almost every time as I'm celebrating surviving this SLC, its worst element, its final helix, sneaks up on me. This is just crazy forceful, which makes my head hurt and knocks this coaster down my overall rankings. In my opinion, which may be unique on this, I want to rank this coaster on par with large B&M floorless coasters that I have ridden. But instead, it ranks as only an average medium-sized coaster due to these two rough elements. And number 1, Speedy Mouse at Dreamworld. Overall, 6. Cost 600 baht for an unlimited pass. As 2 other Cavazza Diego Supunesi clones exist on the fair circuits in Thailand, this may just be a tie for first place. Looking like a kiddie coaster, Speedy Mouse has simple kiddie coaster lap bars that feel very loose and allows you to be easily pushed from side to side in its car. On some of my rides, the attendant only did a visual scan of the lap bars, allowing them to be left really loose. Though, these will feel loose even if they're pushed down all the way. This allows for a truly magical experience on Speedy Mouse's downward helixes as you're pushed to the side of the car in a truly beautiful experience of laterals. This, combined with the visuals and fact of being pushed crazy close to the station it supports, gives a fantastic experience that wins my crown for best roller coaster in Thailand. Those are my rankings of all the roller coasters that I've ridden in Thailand. If you want to hear more about individual coasters, I have separate reviews for all of them, as well as park reviews for most of Thailand's amusement parks. Thailand's collection of roller coasters isn't the best, with a flawed unique coaster, an SLC, and a crazy fun kiddie coaster being the best of the bunch. Hopefully, someday soon, Thailand will get a few truly special roller coasters to help round out its roller coaster lineup. But for now, I will keep dreaming about Speedy Mouse. All day and all night. What are your thoughts on the roller coasters of Thailand? Which coasters are your favorite and least favorite in this amazing country? Let me know. And, as always, ขอบคุณครับ